Well, yesterday was Bighorn Sheep Day at Garden of the Gods, and they were out and looking beautiful against the backdrop of the blue sky. Thanks so much for Bruce sending us his awesome photos. He takes great photos of the Bighorn sheep, just captures them in all their glory and all of their really great rock climbing skills. Now, we are going to see even stronger winds today. It was breezy yesterday. Today's definitely going to be more on the windy side across southern Colorado, but it is going to help to warm us up to these really lovely temperatures we've had this weekend so far. And tonight in all of these yellow zones, mostly favoring our foothills and mountain valleys, higher terrain zones, this goes into effect at 5 o'clock, our high wind warning. It lasts until Monday at 5 p.m., so a full 24 hours when this jet stream is right overhead. We are going to eventually see these winds die down by the middle of the week, but we're in for a couple of windy days across our region. So let's go through it. This morning, we will see those winds begin to pick up as we heat up and as some of those stronger winds higher in the atmosphere filter down to the surface. This will be a westerly wind, so north-south oriented roads, aka I-25, is going to see the strongest perpendicular winds, and that will be rough for high-profile vehicles. Now, we are looking at those winds migrating more so into the foothills tonight, and that's when we really start to get those strong wind gusts. When you see this more brown-white hue, that's where we have 50, 60 mile per hour gusts. That's really into the overnight hours. And then Monday morning, some of those winds will start to spread back towards the I-25 corridor. And overall, though, those strongest winds will be in the mountains and for our foothills. But even into Tuesday, those winds will stay strong. I wouldn't be surprised if we have even more high wind warnings issued later on for Tuesday. Now, in terms of conditions for temperatures, we're starting out off in the 20s, 30s, not so bad. This afternoon, a high of 55 in Pueblo, 53 in the Springs, and we can thank these westerly winds for warming us up to above average today. Highs across the region, mostly talking 40s and 50s across southern Colorado. Tonight, we're going to drop into the teens, 20s, and then tomorrow, some more 60s out there in the plains, and still staying in the 40s for the mountains. So on the Super 7 day, what you'll notice is with these breezy westerly winds, we stay on the warm side for the next few days, and then by Wednesday, that's where I'm tracking our next cold front. So I wanted to put up our storm impact scale explainers. So when we have a 1 out of 5, that's our blue color. That means that we could have some slick roads. We'll have a snow accumulations of likely less than 2 inches. So this doesn't mean you need to cancel plans, but you'll need to make sure you're planning for wintry driving conditions on Wednesday. Then we're going to drop into the 30s after that front moves through for the high on Thursday. So for Pueblo, from the 50s, 60s, and the next 3 days, quite breezy. And then our cold front arrives, gives us a blustery northerly wind, cools us down, gives us a slight chance of a rain to snow transition. Canyon City, same pattern, windy, windy, windy. Then we've got the blustery northerly winds on Wednesday with our cold front. Rain to snow transition, depending on the timing of that front, and then we'll be chilly on Thursday. In Woodland Park, I do have you at a storm impact scale 3 out of 5. That means that these winds are more impactful. We'll have that high wind warning for Sunday and Monday.